All right. Intro song done. Transition done. Self introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Neon Podcast. We're on episode 41. Here we are on another Thursday night. I just realized, like, I didn't know if F5 actually had a function for anything, because I had it bound on Discord to deafen for, like, Among Us. I didn't realize F5 is a button for page refresh on Google Chrome. So then when I pressed it, trying to deafen myself on Discord, it refreshed the YouTube video of the theme song and it played like twice. I was like, oh shit. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
What
That's
happened to, I'm gonna introduce the subject. We were waiting.
no, I'm not. What? Who said that? I said I was gonna talk about random shit. I always talk about random shit at the beginning now.
Oh, maybe I missed the memo. My bad.
Yeah, it's because you weren't here. You were late.
Oh.
Damn,
Hey,
you're late.
hey,
How dare you? I know you have the
hey.
audacity right now. You have the audacity.
Hey, this channel is not an expose, okay? This is not an intervention.
Calling me out like not talking the topic. How dare you? Anyways, yeah, dude. Friggin', do you guys actually know what the F keys are for, like normally on your keyboard?
All
So,
I know is
so
F5.
F1 is to open the adventure handbook.
Oh no.
Oh no!
F3 is to open the wish list. F2 is to open co-op,
Is it actually?
and
Oh,
F4 is for your battle pass.
Some
Damn,
Genshin
a lot
hotkeys,
today.
dude. Yo, that's funny, dude.
Those are what my F keys are for.
I don't actually like other than like audio and like skipping tracks when I have like music app open like Spotify. Like I don't actually know what the F keys are used for other than like F11 which makes your window full screen like on like web browser or something. Um but like the F keys don't even use that like the audio buttons cuz I have to press the FN button to get the alternate function, you know? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
I don't usually touch my F keys either.
Yeah, it's weird. Like before when I was playing like in Berkeley and we wanted to try a new MMO, I tried playing Smite with friends and like you have to use WASD to move instead of just like your mouse, and then your abilities aren't on. So your abilities aren't on Q W E R. They're on the F buttons, which threw me off.
Or
So,
it's so far.
oh.
hmm?
It's really far from my fingers.
I know, like I have to reach, dude. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
My fingers are small too.
You can't change it back though? Or
I
like
don't know. Like I didn't know what
bind
to
it differently?
rebind it. Like, cause it's like where else am I gonna reach for 4 or 5 different ability buttons? You know. Anyways, dude, dude, other in this past week, friggin' after the last podcast when I was talking about Korean barbecue, I actually bought like instead of going out to Korean barbecue, obviously, I just bought like $100 worth of like barbecue meat at my local Korean grocery store and just like
Oh, work.
grilled half of it. It was great. Friggin' great. And then the rest I made some like ribeye beef cutlet katsu. She was so good. She was so good. Like honestly, I don't think katsu was the right move with the beef, but the just the quality of the beef like really saved it. And it was really nice. So
So was it similar to the old Korean barbecue experience?
hell no, not even close, dude. Although I
What
did
do you
buy
miss?
sides.
I was gonna say, what do you miss about it?
Dude, I just miss eating out with friends. Like I cooked at home with like family. I was bored, but I didn't want a Korean barbecue by myself, so I told my siblings and siblings-in-laws to come over because like they always don't say always do, but they occasionally do. And then I told them just come over for dinner, and then we'll cook Korean barbecue, and that's what we did. So we made Korean barbecue, got soju. My dad got drunk, dude. That was
Oh,
hilarious. So like between the four of us, me, my two brothers-in-laws, and my dad, we finished 8 bottles of soju and 3/4 of a bottle of tequila of Terramana.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then my dad
Oh,
just
you're
knocked out.
wild.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. Luckily for
But,
me, I didn't wake up hungover because of all the food, and I didn't drink as much as they did because I knew my limits. But dude, what like you guys go to Korean barbecue, right? I mean, before
I mean,
COVID.
not like all the time, but yeah.
Okay, okay. What is your favorite meat and side, so separately, to eat at Korean barbecue?
beef short rib,
Ooh,
or like probably like marinated beef short rib.
nice dude. Like I think we already forgot, but Kemp, your photo in the podcast promos is us at Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Beef.
is that
Uh,
really?
that was
Yeah,
like some brisket, I think. Yeah.
that was
Really?
yeah
Oh,
that was
for the longest time, I thought that was at a dim sum restaurant.
yeah. We were at Korean barbecue. That was like how many years ago? Because it's Kemp's been using more or less the same photo since then. So
Geez,
that's
that
like
was like such a long time ago.
this is like a 4-year-old photo, but that's still I like how that picture is so
That's
applicable right now.
cute.
Yeah. So beef short rib, what's your favorite side, dude?
Uh, uh, spicy fish cake.
Oh, good choice.
Sounds
Spicy
like
fish
that.
cake. Yeah.
Good
Mhm.
choice. All
Good
right.
taste.
I know, good taste, good taste. Either of
I
you,
know, dude. The
yeah,
best.
it is. Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Like fish cake in general is like probably my favorite side, but
You know what's another really good side is not a lot of Korean barbecue places have this, but the potato salad, but like with like the
Oh,
apples in it.
oh.
why specifically apples? Why?
I don't know. It just tastes really good.
It hits different.
It does hit different. I think I've only been to like two places that served it.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Where do you go? Where is it? Is a nice place? Will you take me?
Yeah, it's in Rolling Heights.
Is
If
it
you want to
Thirsty
drive all the
Cow?
way over there. No, it's not Thirsty Cow.
Because like that place burned down anyways. So
Oh,
anyway.
Rest in peace.
casually.
Well, then.
I mean, like I was some friends wanted to go to Thirsty Cow like a year ago, like way before COVID and stuff, but we never went because no one scheduled it. And then I was like, oh, I heard it was a really good like one of the best Korean barbecue places in Rolling Heights. And then we just never went. So I was like, oh, I saw all the reviews, reasonably priced for the quality apparently, and we just never went. And then recently, after lockdown in like April or May or something, it apparently burned down like the complex. I'm just like, oh, that sucks.
The entire complex?
I guess I don't know. I don't know the full story. I just know it's
That's
gone.
wild. Wow.
So I just know it's gone. And it wasn't like a multi-branch. It was only like the single Thirsty
Oh,
Cow.
that
So
stinks.
Yeah, I haven't heard any news about it reopening either. So
I
yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
right now would
I
it be a good
mean,
time to reopen anyways? So
yeah, because I'm assuming even in SoCal, it's probably just takeout, and I feel like most of Korean barbecue when you do go is like the experience,
yeah,
So I can
yeah,
see how it would hurt them severely.
yeah. I mean,
Mm.
some places in SoCal are reopening like outdoor seating, and they have
Oh,
like the smaller, like
oh, like the small like grills or the little griddles.
yeah, they have those, and I mean those are cool for the experience. But particularly don't feel particularly safe doing that in public still. So, I mean, I don't want to. Pers-
In
like
terms of like
safety, my
in terms
my
of like being around
exposure.
people or just like things catching on fire or like
Oh, being around people. I'm not
oh,
catching
okay.
on fire. Like I've been around fire enough, dude.
No, I mean, have you seen? I forgot. I could have sworn I saw on the news recently. I guess like one of the Korean barbecue places open and they were grilling. They were grilling outside, but it was in a tent, and I guess like the tent caught on fire or
All right,
something.
look, that's
But I
their
mean, like
that's
there are
their
many
fault.
different ways.
That's the
I mean, there are many
logistical
different ways you
issues.
can go at it.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's their fault, dude. Like, how do
I mean,
you
like
grill so bad that the tent catches on fire? Like, honestly.
I don't know. Like I said, it could just be like terrible ventilation, but I don't know. That's weird. You're outside. You would think it'd be like okay, but like I said, I mean, someone out there can still ruin it.
Yeah, oh yeah, someone else. If it's my fault, like, oh my God, I would be so embarrassed because I don't even know how that would happen. But yeah, I mean, I feel like outside it's easier to catch fire because if there's like wind, you know what I mean? There's no wind indoors.
There's ventilation.
Yeah, but it's like wind. Wind makes fire grow. You know, ventilation doesn't do that. It's ventilation, just ventilation. Anyways, back to the question. Allison or Jen, which one of you wants to answer the Korean barbecue question?
I guess I can go. I also have to agree with Kemp. I am a fan of the marinated short rib. My man's here has good taste. I think probably my favorite side. You know those like sweet glazed potatoes?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
like yes, those are like they call
Those
them
are so good.
some places call them like golden potatoes, dude. Fucking great.
Hmm. Those are like I go for those.
Is that the one? Are you talking about the one in Oakland?
No. I mean,
I know that
I
one.
feel like in. Oh yeah. Are you talking about Ogane?
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're okay. They're good. I live actually a Korean barbecue spot opened like right next to my house, so I can literally walk like 5 minutes and I have Korean barbecue if I want to there too. But I
Damn.
mean, yeah, they're both good. Actually, it is Ogane. Ogane opened 5 minutes from my house. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Nice. Nice. All right. What about you, Jen?
I haven't been to a lot of Korean barbecue, but I like was it spicy pork typically?
Ooh.
I don't know, I
Spicy.
just like spicy food, so
Nice. Inside.
I'm basic and I like the kimchi with my rice. Or the
Oh, that's
potatoes.
good. Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, you can't go. I
Potatoes
feel
are
like you can't go wrong with the potatoes for sure. I feel
Yeah.
like kimchi is either you like it, you enjoy it, or you don't. Like it's one of those
Yeah,
kind of foods.
there's like no decent places near me that has like good kimchi. So I have to go like 3 cities away to get it.
Ding!
Aw.
I'm like,
Just to have it as a side, or like to have some at home.
just to have it at home, or if I'm gonna like
Nope.
make rice, like plain rice, it's
Uh
like
huh.
might as well have something with it.
Yeah, dude.
Aw, that stinks.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. And I know that feeling. My shout out to my old roommate David. Guy would buy not buckets, giant jars of kimchi at the 99 Ranch all the time. And I'd be like, dude, you go through that quick. He goes, yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Kimchi's
healthy for you.
delicious.
It's delicious and it's healthy for you. Just fermented cabbage.
He's actually helping.
I think so. What's wrong with just fermented vegetables?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what's good about it?
What's not good about
What's there?
it? Exactly. What's not good about it, dude?
Well, I mean, that means it's neutral. That means it's not good for you then.
What?
Because fermented food is just generally good for your stomach or your
Okay,
intestines.
I guess. I'll take your word for it, I guess.
Let's see. And then as for me, like if I went to like a high-end Korean barbecue place, like the one we went to for my birthday like 2 years ago, Kemp, I would say
Mhm.
like the New York steak, 'cause that like fucking steak is just amazing in
Oh,
general.
yeah, I remember that. That was like
Remember
2 years
that?
ago, but I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was so good. In K-Town in downtown LA. Um, I already forgot the name of it because we haven't been since. But that was good. But if it's not steak, I'm going to like a regular Korean barbecue place. Um, I like bulgogi. I honestly like bulgogi. I don't know if that's my favorite, but I like bulgogi a lot.
Classic.
Of course. And then my favorite side, I'm gonna have to agree with, like I said, I like fish cake. Either fried fish cake or spicy fish cake. Doesn't matter. Just fish cake in general is just amazing to me. My favorite
Honestly,
side.
when it comes to Korean barbecue, I remember the sides more than the meats.
That's fair because it's like most of the places like cheap to middle priced Korean barbecue places will have generally the same meats anyways. What will
Yeah,
differentiate them is the service and then the sides. So
right.
right.
I mean, yeah, every place gonna have like brisket and bulgogi.
Hell, exactly. And like pork
And it's like,
belly and stuff like that, right? And salad.
yeah,
Mhm.
All right, guys. Since we're already talking about food, as you know, the topic of today's podcast is food wars and debatable foods. So, I don't know where to start. Does someone want to pick a start of any of the topics that I've sent you earlier today, or any that you talked on your own, and just want to start the fire right now?
All right, least favorite foods. Let's go.
Oh, dude, that's hard. That wasn't even on my list. Oh crap, that caught me off guard.
Oh,
Bitter
I got
melon.
you.
Bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
Bitter
Wow,
melon.
Interesting.
dude.
Why bitter
kinda
melon?
like
What
melon.
bitter
Yeah.
melon?
Wait, you like
Yeah,
bitter
what does bitter
melon?
melon do to you? I'm not opposed to bitter melon.
Dude,
I
it's
don't
so...
hate it, but like, I'm I'm kind of like biased because my dad makes like really good dishes with bitter melon.
Look, my family makes bitter melon. Every time they make me try it, ever since I was growing up, dude, I hate it. It's so bad to me. It's too bitter, and I don't like it at all.
Like my sister hates bitter melon.
It's okay. That's fair. I mean, if you grow up with it and you get used to it, I guess like it could be like one of those acquired tastes. But no, not me, not me. I'm not
You
a
can
fan.
acquire it.
Like you grow into it. You know what I mean? It's like same thing with like Filipino spaghetti. Filipinos fucking love Filipino spaghetti, right? Most of the time. But then if
Mhm.
you don't grow up with it, or like spam, you know, people just don't like spam. I feel like
Mm.
that's a better example than Filipino spaghetti. But like people, like I grew up with spam. I fucking love spam.
Where if you're eating the bitter melon and it's like too bitter, that means they didn't cook it right.
Yeah, I kind of agree too, because I mean, I like bitter melon, but I think it really depends on how you cook it and who's
Yeah.
cooking it for you, and like what is it supplementing. Because if you eat it on your own and it's raw, you're not gonna like it because who would in their right
Okay,
mind?
okay, then I don't know. I think my family just stir fries it into stuff. But like, how does your family make bitter melon?
For me, I get a lot of it in like bitter melon soup. I'm okay. I love bitter melon soup, so
I've
I
never
mean,
had
I
soup.
could.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
think it's because when you fill it out, the texture of it is a lot softer, and the taste isn't as like punch in your face. It's a lot more like gentle.
Okay.
So, for me, like I said, I've always had it boiled. I've never really had it any other way. So I think that's probably like at least for my reasoning why I don't completely hate it. It's because, like I said, I've only had it this one way, and it hasn't tasted awful or horribly when I've had it this specific way. So I can't speak on like any of the ways you might have cooked it, but at least from my experience, this is what I've had, and it's been okay to me.
Okay. What about you, Kemp? How does your family prepare it?
We stir fry it also.
Damn, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy
My
then. I can understand
um
Allison now, but I can't understand how you like bitter melon.
big ups to my dad. You know, my dad is OP.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Jen, what do you think about bitter melon?
I have it stir fried and stewed, so like I'm fine with either.
Oh my god,
But
I'm actually the outlier here. Oh no.
no. When I get it stir fried, my grandparents like douse it in like oyster sauce and soy sauce. So it
Oh,
and they like
That
just
sounds
they
pretty
like
good.
really cook it, so it's just soft and kind of salty at that point.
okay, okay. That's
I don't know if that
fair.
counts,
I mean, I mean, you're still eating it, like, I
but
guess.
like you just taste the salt and not the actual food.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it still counts though. You're still eating it. I
Well,
guess.
I wouldn't say like a lot of people like love bitter melon. So
Yeah, y'all are. I feel like some of the rare people who actually like bitter melon. Like, I went to dim sum like in Chinatown, SF. Me and Allison, the freaking Austin, we tried some bitter melon dim sum.
Oh, you went with Austin?
Like, it was after
Oh,
a Circle
word.
K event in SF, and then we went and we got dim sum, and we were like bitter melon. We didn't realize what bitter melon was because we both knew it in like different languages. I knew it in like Filipino as
Mhm.
ampalaya. I was like, I've never heard it in like in English. And then it came when after we ordered it to the table, and we were like, oh shit, wait, this is bitter melon. We looked at each other, it's like we've both made a grave mistake on what bitter melon was.
Wait, Austin did it? Austin ordered it? He didn't like it?
Yeah, he didn't like it either.
I don't know. That to me is just so odd because Austin knows Chinese. So I mean, I think that's more odd to me than you guys actually ordering a bitter melon.
No. I mean, like, he knows Chinese, but we didn't order it under the Chinese name. We ordered it under the English name. Like, we
Oh,
read
okay,
it as
gotcha.
bitter melon dim sum or something. Bitter melon meatball. I don't remember what it was called. It had bitter melon in the name.
Oh,
I didn't know what bitter melon was in English. And the picture wasn't very
oh.
good at explaining that. And we were just like, all right, let's try some
As
shit.
most don't.
Yeah, of course. All right, what
I
about
mean,
you
honestly,
guys?
you're lucky if you get a pixel. It's got a singular pixel on the screen.
And you just have to figure out what's on it based off that singular color of a
This
pixel.
color, A3, beautiful.
All right, what about you guys? What is your least favorite food or dish?
That's a hard one. I don't actually like dislike a lot of food. First thing that comes to my mind though, probably kale,
Really?
like a kale salad. That was like the first time I had kale, and I didn't actually like it.
Okay, I can see
Alright.
that.
Mhm.
I
I
feel
feel like
like
kale's one of those foods that they're just it's just there. Like no one
Yeah,
actively is like, I want a kale salad. It's just you get a kale salad.
Yeah,
yeah.
I went to like I think it was like a tender greens, and then that was like one of the sides because it wasn't like an actual salad. It was just kale.
hmm
So I took that and I was just like, all right, okay, I guess I'll try it, but I wasn't too big of a fan.
So like I thought about like leafy greens I don't like either. Like kale would probably be one of those people, one of those things that I don't like either. But I was like, I don't think I like arugula either. Do you guys like arugula?
Really? I love arugula.
What is that?
Really?
Sandwiches, it's good.
I love arugula, yeah. Like I will go out of my way to ask for it on salads if it is available. Like I love arugula.
Dang. Okay. Interesting. What? Yeah, I don't like
Okay,
arugula.
okay, in my defense though, I do like what is it? I do consume a lot of salads. So I mean like my favorite salad ever is this one salad from Trader Joe's, which is specifically an arugula salad.
Wow.
So
I don't think I'd
I
even
don't
get
know. Like I said,
halfway through that, dude.
it's so good.
Like I like
To be fair though, I
salads.
do coat it in dressing. So I mean like it's not like it isn't like
Jesus.
one of those things. It isn't like one of those things where I'd be like, oh my god, I love eating it plain. I mean, I could eat it plain. I wouldn't be like the most enjoyable experience ever, but like I'd still finish it.
It's like a leaf, right? I don't actually know what arugula is, so
It's like
It's like a cousin of
it's
like
like the bitter
spinach.
melon of salads of leafy greens.
yeah, I'm like googling it. It looks like a leaf, and
It kind of is.
okay.
Yeah, it's
I
just
mean,
an it's
most
just an
salads are just leaves.
Eh,
Okay, so you don't like kale. That's a good one. Let's go across the board. Let's go with Jen next.
Oh, I don't. There's not a lot of foods I don't like either. I think I don't like vinegar. Like I don't like strong vinegars.
Like as
Okay.
a sauce or like putting into like a stew
Like
or a stir fry or anything?
anything. Like I don't know. My family puts like vinegar on their fries. I'm like, it's just it's too like sharply sour for me. Or like salt and vinegar chips. I'm like, keep that like 10 feet away from me. Like I don't like the smell either.
or I used to hate vinegar as a kid too.
Oh my
You
God.
calling me a kid?
As a kid, I mean, I grew into it. I mean, if you're Filipino, man, there's like vinegar in like everything you eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like Filipino, there's a lot of dishes with vinegar. Fucking, that's why I love vinegar. I wouldn't say love vinegar, but I really like vinegar.
I
Like,
think it's alright. I mean, I won't like I like vinegar with like soy sauce. I won't like go out of my way to use it by
like,
itself.
oh, I see,
Oh,
I see.
yeah,
Like,
like my mom likes to eat like vinegar with shrimp. I mean, shrimp with vinegar.
oh, like
Yeah.
for for me, like I grew up with like vinegar. Like, freaking adobo has a little bit of vinegar in it. We had like paksiw. If you're Filipino, you probably know what that is. Like and like you know how Filipinos we have lumpia, right? Like our egg rolls. Like
Hmm.
we use that usually. Some people have like the sweet and spicy sauce or whatever. Like
Hmm.
I instead of that, I was grown and taught to use just like vinegar, and I'm like that's why I started like vinegar more and
Jesus.
more. Like yeah, that's what I dipped it in. It was so good. And then I also like what Jen's point. Like I love salt and vinegar chips, dude. That's probably like top three of like potato chip flavors for me.
You're a monster.
Oh my God, please, please give the chips that Jen doesn't eat in vinegar. Just give it to me, dude. I'll eat that shit. That's just great.
No,
That's it.
no, you eat like a regular lumpia with vinegar?
I mean, if I'm at home or something, like I won't request it if I'm like somewhere else. But like if it's at a
No,
restaurant,
I mean like you're used to it.
yeah, I'm used to it.
Okay.
Like I would
I know.
prefer. Oh, good.
Yeah, I know my mom would do that, but only with the vegetable egg rolls.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it for both the
Yeah.
vegetable and the meat one. So
Okay. All right.
vinegar. That's an interesting one though. Like what about like the more subtle vinegars, like an apple vinegar? Do you
I
care?
don't think I've really had much with apple vinegar in it.
Okay. Okay. I was just
So
curious
I
because I
don't
know
know.
there's other vinegars. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. What about you, Allison?
All right, I'm gonna have a lot of very controversial yet brave opinions on this.
Okay, but what's your least favorite? Least favorites, I
Um,
suppose.
okay, my least favorite things. I don't like animal fat at all. I will go out of my way if I see like fat on my meat, I will go out of my way to pick it off. I also don't like mayo. I don't know what it is. I can't. Um,
That's fine.
Specifically, I want to say specifically when I look at like I forgot. There's a Chinese dish. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like a honey walnut thing, and it comes with like mayo shrimp. I can't eat that.
Dude,
What is
honey
that?
walnut prawns?
What is
That's
that?
So
all
good.
right, all right. I was gonna
Panda
say.
Express staple?
Alright, but
Oh,
let me do
all right.
so
Go, go, go. We'll let you finish. We'll let you finish.
because like I said, I'm being controversial yet brave. So my
Sure.
reason behind that is because okay, so when I was younger, I was really into it. So I used to like eat Chinese like all the time. So I'd go out and eat it. But there was one day where I had so much of it that I threw up, and it was one of those things where it's like when you eat so much of it, now you're triggered. So now every time I see that dish, I'm triggered and I can't eat it.
Damn,
And
you legit
I
got
think it's the whole thing.
you legit got PTSD. Like this is like all mayo or specifically like the honey walnut prawns.
Well, honey walnut prawns, but then mayo got lumped into that category. So like I can obviously eat things with mayo, but if it is like overly coated in mayo, like the honey walnut shrimp, I will spit it out. Like something about that texture and like the taste is just very triggering to me. So like I can't
Damn,
anymore.
Allison's gonna like hate me at like sushi, man. I like dump mayo and everything.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. Let me. I'm not a fan of sushi, but
But
with that being said, I can't eat raw fish, so I mean, there's that. So I pretty much eliminate everything.
like you're
Jenn,
Not
allergic
from
or
mayo.
you
yeah.
refuse to.
Well, okay. I can't have any raw fish, and the fish that I can eat, I just don't enjoy anyway. So
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
Is it no, no, but
also.
so this is like for health reasons? Like you can't eat it because of like what?
So, like, I physically can't eat it. I'll get
Oh.
like an allergic reaction.
Oh, okay, so
The
you're
other thing
allergic.
that I
Okay.
can't eat the only other thing that I can't eat that I know is very controversial is In and Out. I'm not really too big on In and Out like that. Like
I
it's okay, but
you know, I
eh.
would be more mad at you for the In and Out thing.
But you're mad at honey walnut
I'm more
shrimp.
yeah, I'm more I'm more mad at the honey walnut shrimp one. But like, cause like I can see why people don't like In and Out or like don't hold it as high regard. It's just like it's a burger. It's a good burger, but it ain't anything like super special you can't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? I can understand the In and Out argument, but the honey walnut
Okay.
shrimp argument though. Ooh, guys, you want to talk about that one first? I'll let you have a first crack at it. You guys go
I mean, go
first.
ahead. Like I said, for me, it was just like I said, like it just so happened that I ate so much of it that I got sick, and now it's triggering because of that. But it's not like I ate it initially and I was like, ew, gross, nasty. It
Okay.
was a developed thing.
What about Japanese mayo? Have you had that?
Ooh, I was gonna
Oh
ask that
yeah,
too.
dude, I love QP. I just had a convo with Nero on the other day about QP. I love QP.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
that's what threw me off. I was like, you love Japanese mayo, but
But
not
with
regular mayo.
mayo.
But it's
That's
because
fair.
like regular mayo compared to QP, because QP is made more with the egg yolks versus normal like American mayo, where it's made with the egg whites. So
Right.
it's just the
Okay.
difference in how it's made, in my opinion. It does make it actually a huge difference. So I don't know. That's to me though.
Okay. So okay, let me ask you. So that means
Mhm.
as a kid, you loved honey walnut shrimp so much that you ate too much of it. That is that what happened? Or you got like
Yes,
food
Nero.
poisoning? Because there's a difference.
It was a mixture of both. I mean, I did it again, and I got food poisoning the second time. So I was like,
Oh
you know what?
shit!
I don't think this.
Oh.
I was like, you know what? I don't think this combo is meant to be. Like, I can't do this anymore. You know, because it's like it's one thing if it like ruins you the first time, but if it ruins you again, like almost immediately after, it's like okay,
Okay. Yeah. No,
this is
that's
a problem.
all right. I'm less mad about it now. I'm cool. I'm cool.
You were
That
so
means
heated.
hey, come on. When you said you didn't like it and without context, I was pretty mad.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I was trying to be controversial yet brave. I don't feel very brave anymore.
yes, it's like there's the people at Panda Express that they don't get the honey walnut shrimp because it's they don't want to pay extra. And there's the people that don't like they don't even like it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's you.
No. an intervention? I didn't know this was an expose on me not liking honey walnut shrimp.
I mean, to be honest, that's probably one of like easily one of my favorite like Chinese dishes of all time.
Really?
Like, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a Chinese food expert by any means, and I obviously haven't tried enough. But like going to like those authentic, quote unquote authentic, I don't know, freaking Kemp, you know, Seafood Town in fucking Torrance,
Yeah, the
dude.
seafood town, dude. I
Seafood
miss
Town,
seafood
oh
town,
my
dude.
god, so good,
Oh,
so good. I grew up on that shit, dude. And like even just like other Chinese places, right? Like Chinese owned restaurants. I think honey walnut shrimp is like one of the go-tos for sure. For me, easy go-to. So.
yeah, I miss
Dang.
the old Chinese dude that always serves me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Mayo. Okay. So I'm over the honey walnut shrimp thing. Are you guys over it?
You were the only one heated about it, Neuron.
Hey, hold on. Kemp was a little heated. We all reacted to that pretty hard though. Not gonna lie.
Alright,
I
alright.
was like, what the heck was that?
And then we heard the explanation. We're like, oh no, it's technically not your fault. Technically, half of it is not your fault.
Technically. What half of it was my fault then?
That you ate too much.
You ate too much?
Overeating. Yeah, you
It was good. Like I said,
See,
while I liked
it was good.
while I liked it, it was good. Afterwards, it was no
Your
longer
stomach has
good.
a PTSD. I don't think it's you. It's your stomach, man.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you liked it enough growing up, that's fine. I can understand like the double food poisoning thing. That's just bad. That's just unlucky, to be completely honest. That's so bad. So I can understand. Like I'm not heated anymore. You're good. At least you ate it as a kid and didn't hate it. Dude, like that's fine. Okay,
The
but
one
I'm so
redeeming
mad.
quality.
yeah, exactly. The one redeeming quality. Okay, so wait, mayo though, like regular. Do you guys like regular mayo?
I like it with ketchup.
Really?
You've never had it with ketchup?
No. Are you just like putting them together and just like?
Yeah, you mix it.
It's like a pseudo Thousand Island color thing.
Yeah, I heard they have this like it's like regular in like the UK.
Mm.
It's like mayo, ketchup and mayo. It's like a regular thing over there. But like I grew up on that.
Interesting. No, my sisters used to do that a lot too. I didn't because I didn't like ketchup or mayo growing up, anyways. So I didn't do that. But I can understand why people like it. It's not bad. What about you, Jen? Do you like mayo?
I eat more Miracle Whip than mayo.
Wait,
So
miracle. Oh, what's the difference here? Explain.
it's like tangier, I guess.
Do you guys have Miracle Whip? I don't know. I'm
I
inexperienced.
Wait, does
really
do
don't
you
know what the
have
difference
Miracle
is, but like
I don't have Miracle Whip like that, man.
No, like
I'm pretty sure my mom's bought it, but
yeah, it's like I know what it is. I just never had it. You know.
yeah,
Oh.
I can't really tell.
Like
I
we
can't
have-
tell the
No, I
difference
didn't have it
between
either.
milk and mayo.
Yeah, exactly. What Kevin said. It's like I think we're more often than not to have just regular mayo than Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't know the difference.
I don't usually have it unless I'm having like I don't know if it's weird. I just eat like fried egg sandwich with Miracle Whip.
That's fine.
like-
That kind
I
of
was like,
sounds
that
good
that
though.
that
No.
sounds it's okay.
No, that's fine because it's like freaking Japanese people, and even I started doing this freaking egg sandwich, dude. Freaking scrambled egg
Oh,
and
Japanese egg
Japanese mayo.
sandwich?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
It's
Those
basically
are
the
so
same
good.
thing, except slightly
Ah.
prepared differently.
My family judges me for what I eat half the time.
You know, my family used to do that too, and then they just stopped caring. Like I would
I'm
throw.
sorry, I have parents that care.
Oh shit! Wow. Way to attack me on stream. Wow. That's a way to not be invited to a future episode anymore. I'm kidding.
I mean, okay, you know that last time I was on that dumb comment I made
That was a long time ago. You need to refresh my memory. What was your dumb comment?
about the ash?
All right, you got to tell me which episode, and I'll look it back in my YouTube channel. I'll look back at it.
This
so.
was no. Why?
You-
You know, I'm just not gonna remind you.
No.
It's
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna watch every episode that you've been on and go back to exactly what you're talking about. Because I re-listened to the first podcast you were in with Neil today, and I was like, it's not in that podcast because I would have remembered it. Anyways, so I just want to
It
go.
was-
Yeah, we'll get into that later. I'll watch it off stream.
yeah.
So In and Out though, I'm just gonna go through the list of what Allison said. In and Out. I can see that. I think some people like in some places like outside of California, they like Five Guys more or like Shake Shack. So I can see that.
Oh, but specifically the fries when they're cold. The fries when they're cold are hands down, in my opinion, the worst fries you can have from a fast food chain cold.
I mean,
Worse
Specifically
than
cold, not
McDonald's?
hot.
to be fair, In-N-Out fries aren't even that good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Kemp on that one.
Mhm.
Like their fries are. I don't like their fries even by themselves. Like if I'm gonna get fries from In-N-Out, I gotta have them animal style,
Yeah,
minimum.
they gotta be animal style
They
at
have to
least.
be animal style if I'm gonna eat it. Like
Mhm.
if I really want a side and not order another burger, maybe I'll order like regular fries on the side, but I won't enjoy it as much. But
Yeah, I remember I had a friend in college. He hated the fries at In-N-Out, so he'd always get two burgers
yeah,
Wait,
see,
what are
every
the
time when
animal
In-N-Out.
fries?
what are animal style fries?
Yeah, Canadian, you know? We don't get the
I'm.
we
I
don't
mean,
have it in
I was under the assumption you knew what In-N-Out was and never had it. Have you had In-N-Out?
I've had it. I've had it like regular.
Okay.
I've had it once, so that's why it's like I don't
Okay.
know a whole lot.
So basically, it's their quote unquote secret menu that everyone just happens to know about.
The
So
not so secret. Okay.
yeah, because it's like it's been around for years. So in an animal style fries, basically just their fries, two slices of cheese melted on top, some grilled onions, and their spread sauce on top. So
That actually
just
sounds pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But the problem with In-N-Out like animal style fries is like I feel like they don't put enough of the stuff on top, and then once you get through like the top layer, the bottom layer is just regular fries again, and I don't enjoy it anymore.
You know you can get extra for free,
Extra what?
like extra like grilled onions and sauce and whatever. Like I don't
Oh,
know about cheese, but extra grilled onions and extra
oh shit!
sauce. You get extra on your animal fries.
I didn't know that. I'm actually gonna ask for like I asked for extra spread on the side, but never extra grilled
Yeah.
onions. Oh shit, that's a game
Even
changer.
my burger, I ask for extra grilled onions now.
Oh damn, that could be a game changer for me for animal style fries then. Interesting. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so those I can agree with Allison. Those are probably some of the worst fries you can have cold.
I mean, have you had any that are worse than that? I feel like those are like for me hands down the worst fries cold.
No, like off the top of my head, I'm gonna have to agree with you. But like, who has
Yeah.
the best fries cold though?
I
I
don't
mean,
like
I'm
to eat
not.
my fries cold, so I don't want to be in this conversation.
I mean, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like the thicker the fry, the better. Let's say better. Like
The
You
less
prefer
bad.
them.
the less, yeah, the less bad it is when it's
You prefer
cold.
them thicker.
Yeah, like crinkle cut fries are like okay when they're cold, or like thick steak fries are good when they're cold. Because they're thicker. They're not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Anyone else want to go? Allison started off with least favorite foods. Either of you
I
two want
told
to
you I
bring
was being controversial yet brave.
it?
I thought this was a safe space. I don't feel safe anymore.
No, who said this was a safe space?
If you're in a podcast, yeah, I'm just gonna flame the shit out of you.
Yeah, like it's not even gonna like I'm gonna say it's not even gonna be me because I will be the one to also flame you. But if Kemp disagrees with you, he's gonna flame the shit out of you. Oh my
Right? What?
god. All right, Kemp. I mean, since I'm putting you on the spot, dude, pick a subtopic, my dude.
I'll be a bit more specific. How do you feel about Japanese curry versus Indian curry?
Oh,
They're both good in their own right.
agreed.
Is there one that you like better?
It
Hmm.
depends on my mood. If I'm thinking of an everyday mood, I'd probably go with Japanese. I think the flavors are a lot less intense. Um,
Hmm.
but I probably would go Japanese if I were to think about which curry I could eat like on an everyday basis. I probably would just choose Japanese. I think it's a lot easier for at least me and my lifestyle to pair it with things.
Yeah.
I eat a lot more simply, but the flavors in Indian are also really good. So that's a hard question.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, but if you're gonna eat it every day, yeah,
Right.
I really like Indian curry.
Yeah. Like
Wait, what
for
about like Thai curry?
I was gonna bring that up too.
Ooh.
Like Thai coconut curry.
Dude, that's
Oh,
so
That's
good.
good too. Yeah.
Like green,
oh,
yellow, and red curries. God, that's a
all
great.
the colors.
All the colors of a stoplight. Dude, it's pretty good. I would say just because Jen brought it up, I'm gonna talk about Thai curry too. I guess I feel like Japanese curry is like the comfort food of the curries. Of those three, I think it's the comfort food. Like I could like what Allison said, I could eat that like any time and I'll be okay with it, and it'll make me I'll be good. Indian curry is one of those same thing that Allison said. It's a little bit more intense in like flavor and like smell. So like and like I don't know how to explain it. It's a lot
It's let
stronger. So I would
it's
like
let's be
There's a
adventurous
lot more
curry.
going on.
yeah, let's be adventurous. It's like, man, you want to go to an all-you-can-eat Indian place for lunch, dude, for like $12? Let's do it, bro.
Jesus, $12.
Yeah, man. Berkeley had them all over. There's a couple in Torrance too that I drive past to work. Um,
Oh,
and then there's one next to like Lee's Barbecue in Cerritos area, according to Rick. So
oh.
he's supposed to take us there, but COVID hit.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
never had all you can eat curry. That sounds like my stomach would explode.
Dude, it's great. Honestly,
Oh
it's great.
god.
Like naan bread, curry, their rice, and some proteins like some meat, some chicken and stuff. It's great. It's great. Honestly, sometimes they don't even have protein. It's just like the curries and different like stuff. It's just good
Yeah,
on its own.
yeah. The like the sauce is like the best part.
Yeah, dude. Because I mean, like they're supposed to be like vegetarian, right? Some of them, some Indians. I just knew some people were vegetarian. So
I think it's like vegetarian friendly, I guess.
right. And Thai curry. How do I explain Thai curry? Is like, 'cause, hmm. How do I feel about Thai curry?
Yeah,
It's
well,
good. It's
actually,
good. It's
this is
definitely
my
good.
life, but I mean, both times I've had it, I thought it was really good.
I think Thai curry is like the step above, like, not step above in terms of like quality, but it's like the more mellow version of like, because it has coconut milk. Coconut milk mellows out everything, you know?
Mm,
It's so
mm.
good though.
It's good though. I mean, I don't know what to say other than it's like, it's the mellow of the three curries. I mean, Jen, what do you think?
Yeah, it's one of those ones I just like I want to sit in a blanket and just eat it all day. Like it's very much one of those foods. It's just like leave me alone. This is all I want to do. Oh, it's comforting.
Nice. I mean, Kemp, what
Yeah,
do you think?
very.
You wanted your adventurous Indian curry, is what you said?
Yeah, if it's just like all about flavor,
Mm.
I'll give it to you.
uh,
I'll give that one to you for sure.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely give it to Indian. But I didn't really put into account like like eating every day stuff like that.
I will say
Yeah.
I really like Thai curry. Like if I think about Thai curry, I'm probably more excited about like the coconut rice.
Oh, I see.
Like, it's not that I'm not excited about it, but I look more forward to the coconut rice than I think I do for the curry. But it's still good.
That's fine. Like if I had to pick a favorite like Thai curry, I'd have to pick yellow. And then because that's the curry that they put into like pineapple fried rice, and that shit is so fucking good. God, pineapple fried rice, Thai food.
I mean, making me really want Thai food.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I got Thai food like last month. It was great. Anyways, oh, I mean, Jen, do you want to pick the next potentially debatable slash controversial topic?
Hmm. Do you guys eat any like weird combinations of food? I don't know. I don't know if that's specific enough, but like I my brother made this thing once. It's like a piece of toast, peanut butter, hash brown, eggs, hot sauce and ketchup.
That's a
And
lot.
it
Okay,
sounds
That's a lot.
That's a
There's a
lot.
lot going on there.
it's like one
it
of
Oh,
these things doesn't
sounds
belong, dude.
weird, but it's
sounds
actually like
kind of. Oh.
I
I don't know what's with it. I think it's like the peanut butter like Frank's and ketchup mix, but I don't know why. I just really like it.
okay. Let's go through this again. So so I heard toast,
Yeah.
peanut butter, hash browns, and then what?
Like a scrambled egg,
Okay, that's fine.
and
Okay,
then hot sauce and ketchup on top.
hot sauce and ketchup. I feel like that would be fine if it didn't have peanut butter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be
Peanut
down to
butter,
eat
I
that
think,
without the
threw
peanut
me
butter,
off.
but like maybe the peanut butter is like secret sauce, you know?
I don't know. The peanut butter makes it so much
What?
better. I don't know why.
Dude,
It's just really good.
some legit Shokugeki shit up in here, dude. Like peanut butter being the
Yeah.
secret ingredient. Like I don't know.
Peanut butter
dude.
octopus?
Yeah, cause I'm just like I was like you started off with toast and peanut butter. I thought this was gonna go towards a sandwich, and then you said hash browns. I'm like, hash browns and peanut butter already questionable. And then you said fried egg. So then it becomes the first two things combining to be okay, and then the third and fourth things being okay. Because eggs and hash browns can go together, obviously. Those are fine. And I can put eggs and hash browns in a bread because it's like it's just another carb. I'm okay with that. And then you said ketchup and hot sauce.
Yeah, like Frank's hot sauce or sriracha. Like one of the two.
Like I can imagine this without the peanut butter. Like because I've had
Actually, you know what? I will give her credit because if you break it down, right, ketchup,
Okay.
French hot sauce usually is like tomato based.
That's
and then peanut butter is
fine.
obviously peanut. I feel like I can imagine it if you once you break it down like that. I just don't think I can imagine it because when I think of like peanut butter, I think of like Jiffy consistently really smooth
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then all
Yeah.
of a sudden you throw on ketchup and it's like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
I,
like,
c- I
oh,
can.
but you know what? To be fair, though, I will say because I mean the tomato is a fruit, and so are like grapes. So I mean, like if you put it together, that
Wait,
could
where
make
did
like a
grapes come
PB&J
in?
sandwich.
What are
Wait,
you
wait,
talking?
grapes?
No, I'm saying like a tomato is a fruit.
Oh, like a
right?
replacement of
Yeah.
the jam is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh.
That's what I'm getting
I was like, where the fuck did grapes come from?
at. No,
No, I got you though. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Alright, sorry. I
Having
can
some, like,
imagine this
grape
sandwich
apple.
without the peanut butter.
just you got try it. Just try it one day.
You know, honestly, like my mom doesn't buy enough peanut butter. She only buys peanut butter when we're making kare kare.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm trying to.
Interesting, though.
Okay, let me ask. Is this something he makes on the regular, or he just like thought about it and just got some stuff in a fridge and then just threw it together?
It became a regular.
became
It's
a
like
regular.
I think it came from like when we have like family brunches and stuff and we make it, we have all that stuff already there. And I think it's like you know how you guys have like deviled eggs with mayo?
Sure.
He doesn't like mayo or anything like creamy, so he puts hot sauce and ketchup. And he
Okay.
was like, "Oh, this is really good." So we started eating that, and he's like, "But let me add, like,
Peanut
let me
butter.
add some toast."
Let me shove some peanut butter up in there.
See. Okay,
Because
go
he doesn't
on.
like jam either, right? So he eats peanut butter and toast. So he's like peanut butter and toast,
That's fine.
hot sauce deviled eggs. They're both good on their own, so like, why not?
Excuse me.
So we tried it once, and it's like,
Kemp,
This is
Kemp,
like a
you already lost
gradual
Kemp. They're good
process.
on their own. Excuse me. Go on, Kemp. I'm ready for you.
This is not math, dude. You can't just add stuff together. What the fuck?
I mean, we both were terrible at calculus, so like, sometimes math doesn't make sense.
I mean, okay. I'd be down to try this.
Yeah, I'd be down to
Try it.
try it. It doesn't sound like something that would be too bad, but it's just like I can't imagine it right now in my head.
I mean, it's like how bad can peanut butter make this?
Yeah.
Is what
It just adds like creamy and a little bit of sweet. Oh, it's just,
Okay, you know what? I can understand her logic, but like
it
kind
adds
of.
that mayo texture or what?
Dude, I'm about to like make a stream making your sandwich, dude. It's not even a sandwich. It's an open face sandwich because there's only one piece of toast.
yeah,
Okay, it's alright.
Wait, how do you eat it then? Now I'm confused.
yeah. No, open faced, open faced.
With like a fork and a knife?
Yeah, cause like sometimes the peanut butter, like sometimes you stack it too tall, cause like the eggs are like kind of
Okay,
fluffy still,
Okay.
or like
Okay.
they'll fall off, cause it's scrambled eggs, right?
Right. All right.
So
All right. So let me ask
yeah.
you: is it like those hash browns that like you get from McDonald's, like those prepackaged ones, or like the hash browns are like legit like shaved potatoes you get at like a family restaurant?
Okay, shaved potatoes is too much effort. We get like frozen ones.
Yeah,
So the frozen ones are like they're basically McDonald's ones, but like
like the
not as
oval-shaped
crispy.
ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allison, we know we're on the same page about those.
Okay, I'm so lost.
Cause you know when you go to like Denny's and stuff, right? Or like an IHOP.
Yeah, you get like the quote unquote hash browns, but it's like a
They're
pile
diner
of
style.
potato sludge.
Okay, not sludge, but jeez, okay. But yeah. That was my question because I feel like that makes a huge difference in
I mean,
the
I feel
sandwich.
like the crispy like diner style wouldn't be bad either.
I don't.
I feel like it'd actually be better.
Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe like I said, I still can't imagine this right now. Like I can see it coming together. Dude, like I said, I'm gonna make a stream and just make this open face sandwich and just eat it. And just-
Yeah, I really like hash browns, but it's really hard for me to imagine me putting peanut butter in my hash brown, dude.
yeah.
Just do it.
I
Okay.
think I kind of agree because like when I go into like a hash brown or something, I'm expecting something salty. So when you throw peanut butter on top, like oh okay, because I can understand like ketchup because ketchup usually is like sweet. Ketchup is like sweeter, so it kind of offsets the saltiness. But when you add, I don't know, I think it's just the consistency of peanut butter and the crispiness of a hash brown, kind of contradicting. And I'm like,
Dude,
Well,
Allison's trying to open like not her mind's eye, but her mind's mouth right now. She's trying so hard to imagine this in her taste buds.
yes.
I mean, like if you guys like salted caramel, I mean, sweet and salty. So
I
It's
feel
not
like
bad
that's not a
for
good
all.
example. That's not a good example.
I mean, I guess, you know, to be fair, there's probably a lot of different textures going on, so I feel like that would be very interesting.
Okay, how what's is crispy the right word? How dry is your toast?
What? Well, it's not dry because you have the peanut butter on it.
No, but like how long do you toast
Like,
the
how
bread?
crisp are you toasting
Oh,
it?
like a medium toast. Like you don't want it super crunchy, but you don't want it bread.
You don't want it bread. I need that on a fucking shirt, dude. You don't want it bread? There's just a burnt piece of toast. All right, cool. All right, but to answer your actual the first question, how we got here, do you make weird foods? I do. I'm one of those
I feel like
people to like buy large tortillas for like burritos, and I'll throw anything that I think would go okay in a burrito into a burrito, like some rice, some protein, a couple veggies here and there, and some sauce, and I'll call it a day. Call it a meal. And like my family used to judge me for whatever I used to put in a burrito. And now that's why said earlier. Now they
think
just
a
don't
bur-
care.
Oh wait, okay, random side. Do you think a burrito is a sandwich?
No. No.
A burrito's a burrito.
A burrito's a burrito. No, it's not a sandwich.
A burrito be a sandwich?
I mean,
Like
if you're a
if you call it a
psychopath,
wrap, yes.
Dude, like if you were to break it down, right? How would you distinguish the difference between a burrito and like a sandwich?
Bread
oh
and
my,
no
oh
bread.
my god, dude!
Toast.
I really,
Burrito is
I
toast.
really don't want to
Yeah,
get
right?
into this topic for like the 10th million time, dude. Like, is a hot dog a sandwich? God damn it! I don't. Oh my god, I'm talking. I feel like I
Wait,
want
does
to talk
that mean
about it just to
hamburgers are
have.
sandwiches then?
Yes, they
You know,
are.
the Incredibles meme too. It's like math is math.
Wait, but then okay, you know hot dog buns like they come connected, right?
Yes.
If you
Oh, that's a
if
good
you
point.
disconnect it, is it now a sandwich?
Okay. All right. Here's
'Cause
here's
that's
the
basically a
Is
hamburger.
that a sandwich or is that a roll? Because it's connected.
But Jesus.
see here's the issue. This is why I didn't want to get into this topic. Like some people are like tired of me talking about this stupid ass debate of is this a sandwich, right? Fucking so there's like different schools of thought. So there oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting into this. The first school of thought is I talked to my manager about this, right? Like my previous manager, and I was like, "Is this a sandwich?" He went, "How many pieces of bread are there?" So there's that one. If it's one piece of bread like connected, whether it's either one an open faced sandwich or if you wrap it around itself, it's a wrap, all right? Or if there's two pieces of bread, then it's a sandwich, right? Oh my god, where's that stupid ass diagram of how many sides of a thing? How
If you
many?
throw two tortillas together, is that a sandwich?
Right. There we go. That was the train of thought. So a quesadilla, right? There's a quesadilla. If you use one tortilla and fold it in half, is that a sandwich? Yes or no?
I don't know. I mean, you can fold a piece of toast in half, right? Is that a sandwich?
See, that's exactly. That's the question.
No, because the tortilla is one continuous tortilla. It's
Yeah,
not
but
like
it's called
two pieces of bread.
right. But it's still called a quesadilla, right? So if you got two different tortillas and put the cheese and fillings, and then you made the quesadilla, is that a sandwich? Right? Is it? It should be, right? Because there's two pieces of bread. Who's typing right now?
That's me.
Someone's taking notes on this.
No, my dad asked. I just googled what is a sandwich, and I realized that's probably not the question I want answered.
Yeah. So then, hold on. And then there's another school of thought, which is the school of thought for me, right? Is a sandwich is not based off bread. A sandwich is an action.
Is it? What's the action?
Is
Sandwich.
something or some things is contained between two similar things at each end. It's like, all right, you know KFC? They made the double down. It's like a chicken sandwich, but instead of bread, they just use fried chicken.
That's kind of good.
Google it right now. KFC double down, dude. KFC
It's not that good.
double. So you know what it
Really?
is.
Oh my god, that actually takes me back. I remember when I was in China, in KFC over there specifically because it is more gourmet, they released this thing called the chitza, right?
Oh my
And
god.
so I was confused what the chitza is. And so basically, it's like the concept of pizza, but it's on chicken. So it begs to differ. Is that a pizza or is that chicken?
See, but there's a
Because all the
difference.
topics about
Uh,
pizza on a chicken.
See, no, but at that in my school of thought, that's different because sandwich is not an action. A pizza is not an action. A pizza is a dish. A sandwich is an action. And then performing that action creates the object of a sandwich.
Wait, so is a calzone a sandwich then?
Ooh,
See, that's a
Question.
see.
they're big questions.
Or
Fuck.
is it like what do you consider like pizza pockets?
Ooh.
Are they like on their own, closer to quesadillas?
See. So here's the thing. Same thing with like calzones, burritos, and like and freaking pizza rolls, right? It's like they're all wrapped, so there's like that form of a burrito. If you bite into it and it suddenly has an opening, does that make it a different form of meal because you've taken a
Are you
bite out
saying
of it?
Hot Pockets are burritos?
Yes, under that same school of thought.
Interesting. Why don't they name it Hot Burritos?
I don't know, but then if you bite into it, right, it's no longer fully enclosed. Does that make it a wrap?
No, you can't classify it based on after you've taken a bite.
Yes, you can.
You can't. Okay, if you were to look at it as is, where let's say somebody had just given it to you, right? What would you classify it as? Would you say, "Oh, this is like a burrito," but once you bite into it, it's a sandwich? Like how is it going to change identities like that?
That's why like it doesn't. So I was like, you can't. It doesn't magically change from one thing to another because you take a bite out of it.
God damn it! I need to find this. I need to find this diagram of like what is a sandwich.
Bro, just look at Discord, man.
No. I know it. That's just so funny, dude. It's just a sandwich is a sandwich. When did they change sandwiches? From The Incredibles 2. Oh my god, I'm trying to find that thing, dude. I can't find it. It's like for every piece of side, there's something else. It's called something else according to this diagram.
Okay, this is the sandwich debate podcast.
Yeah, fuck this, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not talking about this stupid sandwich debate anymore. I don't care if people
That is
disagree.
so heated.
It's so stupid because I've talked with so many people and it's like so many people have like differing thoughts and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna challenge you to this, dude. All right. All right. All right. God damn it. All right. So let me. All right. So the reason.
But are you all right though?
No, I am not. Okay. Here. So this sandwich topic always led to this conversation of like other debatable things, right? Is can bread be wet?
What?
No. Wait, what was it? That's not the
What?
question. No. Sorry. Can bread be juicy? That's the
Well, that-
question. That's the question. Can bread be juicy? My
No.
answer is no.
Absolutely not.
You mean like can you wet it, or like can you wet it and enjoy it? It is two different trains of thought.
See, here's the thing. So when you bite into something, right? It's prepared, it's ready to eat, right? And then you
Okay.
bite into like let's say an apple or like a steak or something, and you'd be like, this is so juicy, right? You can't bite into a piece of bread and say that's juicy, right?
I mean, I don't know what kind of place has done it like that, because I can only think the only way I think of it as juicy, where you could still, I guess, kind of make it good, but it's not really like that. Is like French toast, where like you dip it in whatever batter you have. It's wet. Oh yeah, it's wet, but then you put it on the pan and you cook it up. Then afterwards, it's good, but it's not like the initial, like when you dip it in, like you do it like that. Because I mean, under what circumstance are you having wet bread?
Yeah, because it's like you can have like a bread like those sweet breads like Japanese and like Asian breads, right? It's like you can have bread filled with like custards and cream and stuff like that. It's
Bread,
like
you know,
that's like
taste
it's sweet and it's like cream filled, but you wouldn't call that juicy, right?
bread.
Yeah. You
I don't
you
know. I
can't
think
call
Kale
it that,
bread?
right?
That's
you
like a filling though. It's
it's
not
like
the
at
bread.
that
It's the
rate you call
filling.
them buns,
But buns are
Yeah.
under the category of bread.
right? But like they have like the Chinese pork buns. So like, are they are the buns juicy like as a whole? Yes, but specifically the bread part of it, no, because it comes from the inside.
Mhm.
So like,
That's what I'm.
yes, but no.
That's what I'm. Yeah, yeah. See, that's my school of thought. It's like the bread itself cannot be juicy. It can only be, quote unquote, juicy based off its fillings, right?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
it's
you can,
either
because you,
dry or not,
right. Because you can't bake any form of bread fresh out of the oven, take a bite into it, say, this is juicy.
unless it's raw inside.
Wait, even if bread is raw, how is that shit juicy? That
Wait, what do you mean raw
It's
bread?
soppy.
it's just
Oh, no,
chewy.
dude.
All right, whatever. I'm done with this topic.
I mean, I
Fuck
think of
this,
it like a
dude.
soup dumpling, right? You're not gonna eat a soup dumpling and be like, "Ooh, this skin is so juicy." It's whatever's on the inside.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page on this.
You're the one who brought up the juicy bread thing.
Yeah, no, because I always go into this topic after we talk about is quote unquote is this a sandwich? I always have to transition to this because it's like it's related to bread.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, someone else pick one. I went on a fucking tangent about fucking sandwiches again. God damn it! Someone pick one, please. Let's go back to Allison. Allison, go ahead.
You guys have any least favorite boba spots?
Least favorite boba
Least
spots?
favorite boba spots.
If you could think about like some of the worst boba you had, or like bottom tier boba, like how would you rank it?
Oh,
If we were to look at like your favorites or like big chains.
I'm gonna. All right. This
We're
is
gonna have another controversial yet brave opinion here.
yeah. This is my opinion. 'Cause
Near,
I'm not.
near,
I'll
near
go
mine
first.
is
I'll go
too.
first. I'll go first.
Okay.
So there's two spots. I think one. This might be like just on some bad days or something, or I just had a bad experience with them in general. So my bottom two. So because in Berkeley, I got to cheap out in boba sometimes because I was a poor college student, right? I had
Okay.
freaking Shanky, right? Shanky, no,
Okay.
okay. You know, it's just
Okay.
budget. It's budget boba, boba on a budget.
So I'm not mad so far. Okay.
All right, cool. I feel like this next one, at least some places with this branch of boba shop can do fine, but I've had some places that are very questionable. Quicklies.
I'm gonna have to disagree on you. I'm gonna have to put my giant fat veto boot down.
See, I knew you were gonna disagree with me.
I'm gonna have to throw my boot at you. That's a boot.
My boot. Okay.
It's a boot. You know what? I can understand Shenki, because Shenki isn't known for boba. Okay, when you think of Shenki, most of the time when you walk in, you see like the bakery first. But when you go in, you already know it's not going to be like a designated like boba shop. So I can understand that because they're not great. I personally, wow, I like completely ruined your opinion. So I personally,
You ruined my
I'm not.
opinion. What?
Oh, because I just like ran into it. Anyway, I don't hate quicklies. I wouldn't say it's the worst. For me, at least, it's definitely not the worst. I've had really terrible boba in my day. I also grew up on quicklies, so it was like my gateway drug into boba.
See, that's different. You grew
So
up with
for
that
me,
shit.
I grew up with it, and like I still drink it now. I got Quicklies like 2 weeks ago, so like I'm a third up there. But I think I go in knowing I'm gonna pay for what I get. Like, I'm not gonna go in and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get the best boba I can possibly get like ever today.
I
It's just
mean,
one of those things where it's like if
Yeah,
it's there, it's there,
that's how I
man.
feel whenever I have to pay less than $3 for a boba. Yeah.
You guys
You
paid
know,
less
like
than 3?
yeah, but it's like, all right, Kemp. I mean, I went with you to get boba at Quickly's recently, like literally like 3 weeks ago, right?
Yep. Yep.
How much is boba there?
Like 3 something.
See, it's not less than 3.
oh
Dude,
my god.
our average boba's like 5 or 6 here.
Fucking
Boba
crazy,
prices
dude.
have
Our
gone up
our
too,
average is like
so-
4.25, dude.
Okay,
450,
so that is
450,
subpar.
450.
I was like,
I'm talking about like those like college fundraiser bobas that are like $2.
Oh yeah,
ours still
Oh.
charged like 5-6 bucks.
that's fine, dude. That's fine. I mean, like, Kemp, you know Flying Chopsticks, the one next to Bank of America?
Yep.
Like, I grew off that shit. That place is Thai tea, dude. Like, you had that place?
I've had a Thai tea, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was my standard. So I'm like, anything. I'm not even gonna say their place is bad. Like, this is good. That's what I grew up on. But like, going outside of that, it's like that was my standard, and I feel like Quickly has gone below that standard at least more than once. So I'm just gonna have to.
Really?
Yeah, for me.
Oh.
So that's just
Okay.
me. I mean, what about let's let Kemp and Jen go. So I
Are
mean,
you talking about the quickly in
Okay.
Carson, or are you talking about like quickly? You talking about quickly in general, right?
I've had one bad experience in Quickly in Carson, two actually, and then one in Berkeley.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the one in Berkeley, I will say that one is probably like one of the worst chains, which is why they're no longer there. They were, I think, one of the worst Quicklies I've had. Period.
See, but that's because I haven't been exposed to Quicklies anywhere else.
I
I've
think
had I
it
had
really is dependent on the chain.
That's why like I've had Quicklies in Berkeley first before it opened up in Carson, so I already had a bad impression going into the one in Carson. So it might have influenced my thought, but then I still had a bad drink from them afterwards anyways on a different occasion. So whatever. I mean, what about you, Kemp, Jen, one of you?
I don't really have like I wouldn't say there's like boba that I don't really like. I mean, ranking it like bottom up, I wouldn't be able to. But there's like boba places that try to be too fancy.
Uh-huh.
Those are the kind of places that I'm not too big of a fan of.
Okay.
I
Omomo?
can't really name any at the top of my head.
Alright.
Wait, what did you say, Nira?
Omomo? Do you think they're too fancy?
Oh, is that the one where you got me the green tea drink?
Yeah, from Irvine?
I thought the place was alright. I wouldn't rate it too highly.
Okay. I mean, it's fairly priced, so I mean,
I mean, disregarding the price. I mean,
yeah, it's still alright. It's mid.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Jen? I don't know if there's any like separate chains in Canada that we don't know about, obviously. So
I don't know. Like I think the bubble tea places around here are pretty. They're usually pretty decent. But like a lot of them are just smaller chains. Like I don't know. Do you guys have like places like Xingfu Tang and Gongcha?
we have
Gongcha's
Gongcha.
huge.
I never heard the
Hold on,
first
Okay.
I'll
one.
be right back. Hold on.
I don't know what that
Or
first
even
one
like
was. But
Cha
yeah.
Time?
Yeah, we've had
Oh
that.
yeah, Cha Time's here.
Yeah. Like those are like pretty standard for us. There was one that opened up when I was in high school. There was one like right by my high school, and like they got so much business. It was called Pearl Drops, and I'm so sad it shut down because it was literally on my way like between my house and school. So every time I like walk home, I could just like make a little detour. But like they shut down
Oh,
before I graduated because like the owner of the place stopped paying their employees
oh yeah.
and just
Wow.
left the country, left the shop, and we're like, oh,
Oh yeah, you
oh
know
no.
that's a locally owned business right there. For sure. You know that guarantees that ain't a big chain.
But like I mean I have like Bubble World on my campus,
Mhm.
and that like it's okay, but like you're paying for all the powdered stuff. So I'm kind of like it's not the greatest, but the pros are not the worst. I don't know. I think everything's pretty average here.
Okay. Work. Mm.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of boba, what is your favorite boba drink to get? I feel like we could have some differing opinions on this one.
Favorite boba drink?
I mean, obviously it depends. For me, I would have like wouldn't say a go-to per branch or per chain, but I used to have that in Berkeley. When I was in college, like
Really? You did?
yeah, I did. I would have a specific drink to get at depending on which place I would go to.
Which one was it?
Like we had like 10 boba shops. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I know. I'm talking about like which one did you like frequent?
It just
Oh, do you remember
it just
that
really
one boba
depended.
shop that was right next to your apartment? I loved them so much. They are so cute.
Which one was that? I didn't go there
One
often.
where it was literally like a block away from the fire station.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about that
Was it
place.
something?
I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it has. I'm gonna say it has the name word tea in it. That doesn't help. It was like black tea or something.
No, 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 no.
Ninja
It was,
tea?
no,
No.
Ninja tea was the thing that took over Quickly's.
Which is?
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I
It's
know what
that
you're talking.
one
I know what you're
store.
talking about. It's like right down the block, and then from my
It's
apartment, you
locally
go, you
owned.
turn left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I know what
literally
you're
like
talking
less
about. Yeah.
block.
I've been there like 3 times. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
I did
I
not
could
frequent them
survive it.
though because
Really?
yeah, because it's like if I was gonna get boba, I was already out somewhere else. I wouldn't get it on my way home.
Oh, I frequented them because I thought their business was cute and I liked them.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure they were cute. Because let's see.
so cute.
So this only really applies to Allison, cause or like if any Berkeley peeps, like for example, if I wanted like cheap drinks, right? Like I would go to Shanky. I would get their tiger milk tea.
You know,
Um,
Shenki's gone now.
yeah, you told me.
Did I?
Um,
I literally can't remember. So much is left.
I think you told me not on podcast, but a different time.
Oh,
I would get their tiger milk tea. If I went to Sweethearts, I would get their Thai tea. If I went to not Sweethearts, Rainbow Cafe, I would get their Thai tea. Sweethearts,
Really?
yeah, I would get their Thai tea because it was cheap. It was like 2 for $3. Hell yeah, that's also on a budget,
Oh,
dude.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go to Sweetheart enough. I wouldn't know.
Oh no, that's Rainbow Cafe. Rainbow Cafe Thai tea. So
Oh.
and then Sweethearts, I would get their Oreo smoothie boba. That shit was good.
Oh, so good.
And then right across the street from them, U Cafe, I would get their milk tea. Their milk tea.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about U Cafe. U Cafe, and that's a strong opinion. I think U Cafe is some of the worst boba I've ever had. So that's wow.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
I am yeah, no. U Cafe. I was talking about it with a friend recently. I was like, "Oh my god, have you been to U Cafe? Are they still around? Because you know so much has been shutting down." And they're like, "Yeah, no, U Cafe is still open." I was like, "Really?"
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I wouldn't go out of my way for U Cafe. I don't think anything they have is good, and I'm talking
Wait, hold
even
on,
down to
time
like
out.
their food.
Their curry bread was good though. They're the only place that had a good curry bread to me.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Really?
yeah. Maybe the milk tea went with their curry bread, their curry pan. To me, anyways.
Oh
So I would
god,
go
I hated.
yeah. So
Oh god, I hated everything that they had. I just could not.
let's see.
Oh, that's something new. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then Share Tea off campus, right across the street. I would get their taro slush, which is good. What else would I get? I would get what's the one? What's the downtown? Purple Cow? Purple Cow.
Oh, oh, what about Utah?
Oh, Utah. I would get their matcha drinks.
You wouldn't get Bomberman?
On occasion. On occasion, I would get Bomberman, but
I
my
love
go-to,
Bomberman,
my
though.
go-to was their matcha lattes with
Okay.
boba. And then Purple Cow, I would get like the super sweet one with like fucking egg pudding, boba and shit. Like
Oh, their egg pudding is so good.
it was. That's why I love Purple Cow's egg pudding,
Oh
dude.
god,
It was
like,
so
Purple Cow
good.
is only good for their like pudding. I didn't go anywhere else for pudding, so yeah, I
Oh,
respect
and their
that.
popcorn chicken was. They gave you a lot of popcorn chicken.
I always thought Quickly did better with popcorn chicken.
No, but like Purple Cow gave you a lot, dude. They gave you a lot
Okay.
for like same price.
Alright.
And then I never went to Happy Lemon because it opened after I left. Specifically the one in Berkeley. I
Have
think
you had it in general though?
no, not really.
Oh.
But I haven't like I'm just talking from my experience at Berkeley. I think those are the main ones. Those are my go-to places for boba. I feel like I'm missing one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that's like every shop I would have a different go-to drink, unless I really specifically craved for one type of drink, and then I wouldn't care where I want to go because I just wanted it right then and right there.
But you didn't choose a favorite.
Yeah, but that's why I said it depends. But my go-to, if I had to, I would go just for matcha. Matcha lattes are probably my go-to as
Oh
of
wait,
now.
Asha? The only thing I can think of off the top of my head that you didn't mention is Asha. You ever have Asha? Were you an
I
Asha
had
person?
Asha. I didn't like Asha.
I think it's because Asha, when I first started getting to boba, this was in Berkeley at like in the very early begins when they didn't have as much boba. When there was almost no boba in the scene, I went to Asha all the time and I liked it. It was like bougie, yeah, but it was so good. But I think I also went in knowing it's gonna taste a lot more like like fancy tea
Yeah,
than
yeah,
like
that's what it was. It was more of a brewed tea kind of place. Even though if they had like the milk teas, it had a stronger tea flavor than everywhere else. That's why I was like, it wasn't a go-to place for me.
Yeah, because for me, I didn't mind it. I liked that. But I will say when I do take friends there, and because my go-to drink at Asha was the matcha green tea.
Mhm.
I go in knowing that it's not something everyone likes because I gave what is it? I had one of my friends order one there too, and they were like, "Why would you order this? It tastes like seaweed." And I'm like, "That's the point."
Okay.
But like I said, you go in knowing like what kind of vibe you're into, like like if I feel like I want like fancier like quality milk tea, I'll go there versus like something like Quickly's where it's like I know I'm gonna get powder or liquid. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
It's
choosing your own
different.
adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But my go to for me at least was definitely Utah. Utah is still my go to. Oh, but they did open a Shenki, so my go
okay.
to is either Shenki or Utah.
Yeah, but what's your favorite drink though? Just drink.
Um,
Or
if I'm
drinks,
thinking
because
in terms
I
of
have top
okay,
3.
okay, if I'm thinking about like general sense, like if I walk into like a new boba shop and I don't know what to get, my go-to is probably a taro milk tea. I think that's really basic. If I can't think of anything off the top of my head, it's gonna be something basic. Or if they have something like crazy on the menu that looks like absolutely bonkers, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
anything that's like a crazy color, I'm more I'm
Crazy
like a
color.
child. I'll be like, ooh, I want color. But
Go to
if I have to think
Disneyland
about like
and
a
freaking
go-to,
you go to
oh dude,
Disneyland and
yeah,
you
if I
want the
see
blue
like a
milk.
neon drink, it's oh yeah, so good. I used to make my own like blue milk tea. It was really good.
Interesting.
But it's really good. I mean, like I said, it's one of those things where you have to know what flavor profile you're going for first because sometimes, like I said, if you're not gonna like the thing, you're just not gonna like it.
Yeah.
But to think about like my favorite milk tea drinks, I really love a tiger milk tea, or like like a classic like milk like a milk drink, and then you see the brown sugar in there, a little
Yeah.
brown sugar pearl action. You know what it is. That's classic.
Yeah.
Classic. She's kind of cute or whatever. No.
Yeah.
But I really like that. If I have to think about like, actually, yeah, my go-to would probably be like one of those like brown sugar pearl milk tea drinks because I think it's universally liked. And you go in and you know what the flavor profile is already going to be. It's going to be milk and brown sugar, so it's like it's hard to mess that up.
That's good. All right, what about you, Kemp or Jen? Either of you want to go first?
What are we?
Favorite drinks. Favorite go-to boba drinks.
Um. My favorite drink comes from Seven Leaves.
Oh,
The mung bean milk tea,
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
custard pudding.
Ooh.
you are a man of taste, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see some people not liking that though.
yeah. That rubs my Filipino taste buds really well.
It's like pandan, right?
Yeah, you can give me like a half gallon of that, and like
You
I'd
got it.
love you forever.
You got it, boy. I get you. All right, what about you, Jen?
I don't know. I'm like the basic kind that goes like something with brown sugar or like
Mhm.
a regular slush. Also, just because I know every time I get bubble tea, my mom wants it, and she's only gonna drink slushes. So like I have to get
Yeah,
the
Oh.
that's my
slush
mom too, man.
with like pearls and like some kind of jelly for her.
Mhm.
But I think I think the only thing I get consistently is from Cha Time. It's like their was it green tea red bean thing?
Ooh,
I
that's
don't even
really
know what it
good.
is.
That's really. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that's probably the only thing I ever eat, ever drink from them.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's a good drink, but but
But
That's a good
excuse you,
snack.
what's the but?
I don't like red bean in my drinks.
But that's what makes it fun. You get to eat and drink.
But
It's
that's
a
the point of
texture. Okay,
boba,
I love
though.
red bean and drink.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, to be fair though, do you like beans? I know some people don't like beans, so when they see red bean, they're like, "Oh no, not this too,"
No, no,
because
no.
of the
Like,
social
I'm
thing.
okay with like. So I grew into red bean, right? I grew into like red bean flavor, red bean paste, and like stuff into like other sweets, right? Because it's not like super sweet. It's like mellow sweet. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But it's like I don't like red bean in my drink because it's a bean. Because I've had like where I've had red bean and I'm chewing it and like the skin of the bean gets stuck in my teeth. It's not an enjoyable experience for me. Because it's a bean. It's not
Like
like
that
a
extra
boba. It won't go.
texture.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
mean, you can just swallow them. I mean,
you want me to
It's just
choke?
bean
You
skin.
want me
You're
to
gonna choke
choke,
on
Jen?
bean skin?
they're smaller than boba, so you're fine.
That doesn't mean that.
Do you? Oh wait, do you not like popping boba then? Because when
Popping
popping boba
boba.
pops, you have the skin. So I mean, do you not like popping boba either?
No, popping boba
Uh,
is slightly different
I
for
think
me
that's a bit
than red
different.
bean
Yeah.
because it breaks down easier than a red bean skin.
I think red bean's more like pudding than like popping boba.
Right?
Whoa, 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 whoa! What do you mean by that?
It's more like pudding pudding like something like you try to eat.
Oh, I see. I see.
Wouldn't it be more like all the other jellies too, because it has like the casing.
Yeah, but popping boba is not a jelly.
No, I mean, but like actual like regular like mango star jelly or whatever you're getting.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
it'd still be on like the red bean level.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
That's just
I wouldn't say popping jelly though. It's
yeah, like
Popping jelly.
like popping boba. You pop once and then it's gone. Red bean, you can't chew once and then stop. You can't stop
It's
chewing
more
the red
fun.
bean.
What are you talking about? It's a long-lasting experience.
You get more bang for your buck.
Like
Yeah, you should
I'm
bond
okay
with your drink.
because I'm okay chewing boba, but at least I know it won't get stuck on my teeth. That's
So if
the
there was like
difference.
skinless red bean, you'd be down for it.
I would be down for it, yes.
Really?
High maintenance.
I would be.
That was so interesting
What?
because I feel like wouldn't the bean be like so soggy? I like wouldn't like that in my mouth. I would
But like
prefer
but
the
like
texture of the bean.
okay, so I mean I'm okay with the flavor. The flavor is fine. It's literally just in
Just
a
the textural
drink,
thing?
the textural thing. Yeah, the skin is not 100% for me. Like sometimes I won't. Obviously, sometimes it won't always get stuck in my teeth, but more often than not, it will happen at least once per drink, and then I'm just like, fuck. Anyone have a toothpick? Like it will happen at least once per drink. That's what I'm saying. Like red bean's okay. Red bean's fine, but
Okay.
I would not choose it over anything else to put in a drink.
Okay.
That's me with like a lot of things. Like I would not choose a lot. Like I'll eat it, but I won't choose it over a lot of other things. Like bell peppers is that in that category. I'll eat it. I don't particularly enjoy bell peppers, and I don't like the texture of bell peppers, but I'll eat it if it's in my dish.
You
Okay.
like all colors of bell peppers though?
Yes, red, green, orange, yellow, all of them. Because it's like, so like, I feel like no matter how you cook a bell pepper, unless it's like you char the outside a lot, it's always gonna have that like that waxy texture to it, and I just don't like that.
I can agree with that. I mean, yeah, regardless of how you cook it, I feel like it just kind of tastes the same.
Yeah,
It's just that earthy taste in your mouth.
yeah. It's earthy, and it's just like that waxy outside. Yeah, it's not. I'll eat it, like I said. It's not like fucking bitter melon levels of dislike for me, but like, I won't. If you ask me to add it as an option, I'm gonna say no, but I won't take it out if it's already in the dish. So,
Okay.
I mean, what do you guys? Do you guys like bell peppers?
I
Like bell peppers.
I feel the same way. I'm neutral, but if it was an option to get it taken out, I probably would get it taken out. I'm not like a bell pepper stan.
Bell peppers stand.
Yeah, we stand
Goddamn.
bell peppers here, dude.
What about you guys?
I
You
like
guys?
I like bell pepper.
I like them too.
Yeah.
What? Okay, what's your favorite bell pepper? Does it matter?
I don't think it doesn't matter to me, dude. If there's bell pepper, in it, I'm gonna eat it.
Orange.
He doesn't see color, okay?
Oranges.
Shut
the only
up,
red answer.
Allison.
I see sustenance.
All
That's what I
right.
see, dude.
Okay, so I got one person messaging me. Yellow bell peppers are top tier to them. Okay.
Oh, work. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. I feel like all right, so I asked all of you guys this question like pre-podcast because it was on the topic list. We're all okay with pineapple on pizza? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's one of those things you have to pair it correctly. Obviously, if you're just having like a pita bread and you throw pineapple on top.
Pita
See?
bread? What? I thought we were talking about
But
pizza.
No, I meant like
Yeah.
if you're talking about like like the pizza dough or whatever. If you have like a plain pizza and you slap some like pineapple on it.
Oh, it's literally just a pineapple pizza.
Yeah, just like
I would still
shove,
eat
like,
that
a
shit.
giant pineapple.
But that's like pizza in
But you
general,
you
you
still
know.
have pizza sauce though.
Yeah. It's like so
Okay.
it's like all right, so let's all right, let's set the foundation here. Regular pizza, quote unquote, regular is a bread crust, tomato marinara sauce and cheese. So that's the basis of all pizzas we're talking about here, yes? Unless
Oh,
stated
okay.
otherwise. Unless stated otherwise.
Okay.
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 Alright, okay.
Cool. Like I would if I threw just some pineapple on that foundation, I would still eat that shit gladly.
Yeah, I would too.
Alright, yeah. I can agree.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, like we all agree. I'm just saying stuff. So I know some people who
Okay,
don't
but-
like it though.
Wait, but how do you feel about have you seen like the dessert pizzas going around?
I've seen some, but can you explain further?
So basically, like instead of having like that tomato marinara or whatever, you spread it instead of like the tomato sauce with like Nutella, and then you can shove like marshmallows and stuff. I don't think I'm a fan of that per se. I feel like I'm okay with pineapple because it's like a fruit and it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Especially I feel like if you pair it with like ham or whatever, I feel like it's a nice like salty sweet combo. I don't think I'm a fan of like the Nutella marshmallow throw on top. I just think that's a lot. It's a lot happening, man.
Not just a
Wait,
crepe.
is there more?
So at
Is there
at
more?
that point you're having a s'more.
Is there-
So it's like
Yeah, that's what I was
just eat
thinking
a
of.
s'more, man.
It's
Is
it's a
there more? Is there more than Nutella and
There is a
marshmallow?
couple more. I can't think of it. Let me Google. Let me Google some.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like a s'more except not crunchy. It's just a chewy s'more.
It sounds good.
I would eat it. Like I would definitely eat
Uh,
it, but it's just like
It's like a doughy crepe. at
yeah.
that rate.
Do you guys like crepes though? Crepes is
I
oh
love
god,
crepes.
fucking love crepes, dude.
Oh, well, okay. So like you have you guys had like pizookies or anything like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you feel
Go
like
on.
like I said, if this was like a dessert pizza and it had like the same things like a pizookie had, do you think you'd still be into it?
Is it also as big of like is it also as
Let,
big
let's
as
say
like a
they're like the
regular
same.
pizza?
Yeah, let's say they're like the same size. So you're in whatever pizza restaurant you're at,
Okay.
and whoever comes down to you and brings out this monstrosity, would you eat like the whole thing?
Definitely not the whole thing. But it's definitely something fun to share with friends.
Oh, there's a lot of options here.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
mean,
guess
I wouldn't mind trying it. I don't see why not. Unless someone's allergic to something, obviously, but I don't see why not. Like I would try it once.
Yeah, like I'd get a slice. I'd be down for a slice.
Oh man. Yeah. I see no problem
Yeah.
here.
Interesting more than I.
Until you
I mean,
start
pizza's
putting.
supposed,
Oh, go
pizza's
ahead.
supposed to be eaten with like people anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Interesting
like,
one.
What do you mean? Just eat a whole pizza yourself?
look, don't judge me. I have done that.
Same.
Oh.
Those are the college days I don't want to look back at.
So, all right, but like, I feel like dessert pizzas are okay when like I don't know what standard toppings like. I'm just put standard like Nutella, marshmallows, some. I don't know what else you would put on that, to be honest.
Okay, so I have found a couple of interesting options off of the Goog, the Google.
All right, just start listing toppings. Go ahead.
All right, so we have for one option we have a Nutella cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Okay,
cheese
that's
topped
fine.
with fruit. Like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries.
Sounds like
and some mint.
sounds like what Jen said. It's just like a chewy crepe.
Basically.
Is this a crepe or is this a dessert pizza?
It's a
What
dessert
is it?
pizza, but it's just a very chewy version of a crepe.
Okay,
Yeah,
but if you were to go to New York and say dessert pizza, do you think that would come off more as offensive or as like a joke or like?
I feel like
Or would
New
that come off
York.
as a pot?
Yeah.
Or satire? Which one is it?
I don't know. I'm not from New York. You're asking the wrong people, dude.
Dude,
If we were, if we were going Italians.
I feel like they would slap the shit out of you. Like New York, I feel like some people, very few people would be okay with this. Italians, I feel like would slap the shit out of you. Okay, so I feel like it's okay to a certain degree. If you start putting like candy that just obviously shouldn't go on like any kind of desserts, like fucking, you start
What?
throwing like Twizzlers on a fucking pizza, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I swear to God. Like, yeah, hell no. Any kind of licorice on like that, like kind of like bready, kind of like doughy, anything is a no no. Like
yeah,
oh, go ahead.
that sounds like too much work for my mouth to eat.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of things to comprehend, I feel like, mentally, too.
Yeah, because it's like I can see some people putting Twizzlers with like very fruity ice cream. That makes sense. But like,
Really? I can't imagine Twizzlers with anything besides itself.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I other than like
Yeah.
those kind of ice creams, I can't see it with anything else. Like fucking licorice. Do you guys like black licorice? I don't.
No.
No, I'm not a fan. I feel like that's one of those things you either love it or you don't. There is no really middle ground.
Yeah, I don't like licorice at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised. I was like, I was gonna think at least one of you like black licorice because you guys are okay with bitter melon.
No, black licorice is it's its own demon, man.
I
Okay.
don't even like.
Right.
I don't even like regular red licorice.
Really?
That's interesting.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Same thing with like I'll eat it if it's there.
Uh,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What is some other shit I wrote down real quick? 'Cause I don't want to go too long. Let's go in like another 10 or so minutes. Is that okay with you guys?
Fine.
All right, cool.
Oh wait, do you guys ever put like like chicken strips in your ice cream?
I haven't done-
I've
I
done that.
haven't-
You-
I haven't done that. I do know it is popular to put fries in your ice cream, though. I also have not done that, though.
Yeah, I've done fries, not chicken strips. This is a wild one. I want to hear the origin story of this.
I've done chicken
I
strip on ice cream.
Okay.
You have?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
Yeah.
so good. Like just the breaded, like salty ones.
I think if it's like a fresh chicken strip, then
Yeah.
I think it's.
Okay, I need to
really good.
try this now.
Oh.
Like I'm not hating on it. I've just never done it. It's
So-
never come to my mind to dunk a chicken strip in ice cream. But
No
to
way
be
on my
honest,
mind.
at the same
Wrong.
time, I don't think I've gone to a place where it's like I want chicken strips and ice cream from the same place.
Oh, but I think what is it? I think the only thing I could think of off the top of my mind is McDonald's when they used to have like those chicken selects.
Yeah, that's the only place I can think of off the top of my head.
Or you can get like chicken nuggets on the side, but that's not really the same.
That's not the same.
Wait,
Mm.
you guys have Wendy's there, right?
Yeah,
These
but I
days.
don't go to Wendy's.
Instead of-
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't. Okay, so my of course this stems from my brother again.
Seems
Where,
like
we were
a
growing up.
top-notch guy.
Concoctionist.
Okay, so like, he's like that super picky kid growing up where he ate meat or bread and that's it. Like boy actually did not eat like a single vegetable, and he considered ketchup his vegetable. So
Okay.
said that, but like I don't know why he started doing it, but it was just he would put like bits of his chicken strip in his frosty from Wendy's,
Okay.
and so then I adopted it, and I'm like, this is actually pretty nice. So I don't know, it's kind of salty, but it's kind of nice. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, it's sweet and salty. It goes together, right?
Yeah, because I'm like that's
Uh,
why me and Allison are like fries good. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, but like chicken strips, I just haven't thought about that
Yeah.
combination.
To be
Yeah,
honest, that
I-
sounds really good though. I'm not opposed.
I'm not
I mean,
opposed either.
Yeah, I tried it because I dipped my fry into my ice cream, so I did the same thing with my chicken strip.
You're like, what's the next step here? Fries
Yeah.
done.
burger.
Shit.
How can I go
I'm
further?
gonna toss a pizza in too.
So does that make it an ice cream pizza or pizza dipped in ice cream?
To ice
Is it a
cream cake.
dessert pizza?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my god.
oh, since we're on the topic, dude, like, what are your thoughts on like dipping shit into different sauces? Like, unintended sauces. I mean, I feel like Jen has
What do
already
you
gone through this with the fucking egg, peanut butter, hash browns, toast, hot sauce, ketchup thing. But like, so adding sauces to like other things. So like dipping your pizza, since we're already on the topic, into like ranch.
Okay.
Like as an example, like I would, or like dipping a waffle into jam. I mean, no, I guess that could be normal though.
I feel like waffles could be dipped into anything.
Yeah, like
That's
Yeah,
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
yeah,
I was
it's
like
gonna
waffle.
depend on,
Waffle's
like,
not a
what
good
you're eating
example.
it
No,
with.
waffle's not a good example.
Oh, do you
I
guys have a
would.
favorite condiment?
Barbecue sauce.
Hot sauce.
Well, okay. I'm a ketchup girl.
Well,
Japanese mayo, dude, all
no.
the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I grew up with barbecue sauce, and I would usually answer even now, like off the top of my head, but I'm wavering. I like orange sauce on stuff. Like I was talking to Allison about this. Like Panda Express,
Oh
you can get
yeah.
their orange sauce in a bottle. That shit's good. That shit's like randomly addicting. Pour that shit on
You know
a lot
what's
of
big?
stuff.
Dude, the Chick-fil-A sauce, dude.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long time. That is some good fucking sauce, dude. I'd put that
Yeah,
shit on a lot of stuff.
yeah, I could put that shit on a lot of things.
Okay, okay, okay. All
Do,
right.
do you guys know what sesame dressing is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that in like a lot of things I eat.
Low key, I was at the shop the other day because they ran out of Japanese mayo, and I saw QP, whatever you want to call it. They also make the sesame dressing. I
Mhm.
was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
dude, that's a sleeper condiment. Like to be
That's
completely honest,
yeah. I was just eating my fish sticks with that just now.
so good, dude, so good. Like, um, that and like miso salad dressing. Those are really good.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a question someone wanted to talk to me. Someone asked, um, are boneless chicken wings just chicken nuggets?
Depends
Uh,
on the
no,
size. Like if you give me like a boneless wing, right, and it's massive, is that a massive chicken nugget then?
that's a
Or
chicken
does it
strip,
become a
dude.
chicken strip? Yeah.
It's a chicken
No,
strip,
I
dude.
just look at it as it's chicken, man.
right. But at the same time, right? It's it's a hey Christina, thanks for the follow. Um, at the same time, boneless chicken wings aren't even the wing. They're mostly just chicken breast, right?
Okay.
Can there
Also,
be a
You're
there
talking
could
about
there
like
actually be a boneless chicken wing?
oh, okay. So when you go into like when you go into Panda, right, and they give you like the orange chicken, would you consider that a bunch of like chicken nuggets? I wouldn't. I mean, it's just chicken. I nuggets to me have to be like smaller than definitely have to be at least smaller than half of my palm, in my opinion.
Okay, I can see that. I was like,
It's a size thing.
okay, so then after it's bigger than half your palm, it would be a tender.
After anything bigger, that's just chicken. There's no more. That's not a nugget.
It's just chicken. All right, what about you
It's just
guys?
chicken.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I see the same way. Just chicken.
yeah.
I even see chicken nuggets as chicken too, man. It's all chicken.
Yeah, it's just one product.
All right. Christina, who just followed, just sent me a message. Um, dipping random condiments with food is disgusting. I do not approve. See, this is debatable. This is debatable.
Like, it
Fucking.
depends. I mean, if you're really into like one sauce or whatever, I can see how you'd be into it. Like, I have some friends that are like super into like sriracha. I had
Oh
one friend that was so
yeah.
into sriracha, she would fit in like everything, like ice cream, like anything.
Ice
But you
cream.
have to be
Ice
really.
cream.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
What?
Yeah,
The
okay.
fuck?
I was questionable of that too. I wasn't really a fan of that, but she was like, okay, for her, it's the difference between sweet and spicy. So I was like, you know what?
But
If that's
then,
your thing, cool. I'm not gonna do it, but go ahead, go off.
okay, sweet and spicy. But why ice cream?
I don't know. I mean, I've also seen people do like ice cream and like sweet chilies, or no, like chili oil.
Yo, Arsentis, thanks for being in the
the
chat. I
fuck?
see you. Thanks for hosting with the
I'll
stream,
let-
bro.
Chili oil on your ice cream? What the fuck
That
is
is
wrong?
weird,
What?
but I have tried that.
Okay,
See,
Jen.
like,
All right.
it's a thing.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop the conversation, like this topic right now. I'm just gonna ask Jen. Jen, what is, like, list as many of these combinations because I feel like the further we go into it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I've tried that, and I'm just gonna be like, Why? Obviously, you're a brother,
Why
but
not?
because I
She's
don't
clearly
think
more
of that
adventurous
kind
than
of stuff,
us.
dude. I don't
She's
think these
clearly
aren't
more
things that
adventurous than
don't come
us.
to mind, dude. Like I'm okay with like mixing sauces and different sauces with like different proteins because I do that a lot. That's what I put into my burritos. That's why my family judges me. But like shit like peanut butter toast, hash brown, egg, hot sauce, ketchup, open face sandwich is not something I would even bother to think of, you know? So Jen, just go ahead. Just
It's food on
enlighten
food.
me.
What's wrong?
Enlighten me.
Have you tried like chocolate and bacon, or like ice
Yes.
cream and chips?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like those are like I don't know. Because I snack a lot, so when I have my own snack and my parents come along and was like, "Here, eat this," I'm like, "Well, we're eating them together." So that's just where a lot of it comes from.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Or like I don't know. My friends think it's weird, but I put like chips in my sandwiches normally, like plain chips.
Oh, I've
No,
seen
I do
that.
that too.
I was like,
I do
I
that
feel like
too. I
that's
can
such a
do
normal
that.
thing to do,
Is
but I get
isn't that
get
like
so judged.
a
Dude,
club sandwich or something? Isn't that called something?
I used to work at Witch, and that was an option, man. I could put the house
Really?
chips in your sandwich.
Oh my
Wow.
god, dude. R sent this in the chat saying what the fudge to like your combinations, but and the chip
Combination. There's
the
so many.
yeah, like the chips in the sandwich. He was like, "Oh, that's high food. That's food when you eat when you're high."
You might be right. And
uh,
I honestly I put hot sauce on almost. I've probably tried hot sauce on everything.
that's fine.
I mean, like I
But
said, I
Or
feel
like
like if you're
chili
into
oil.
it, you're really into it, man.
I just like my hot sauce and my.
okay. So I can't believe I'm gonna about to jump into this. What is the weirdest thing you've put it on? Obviously, ice cream's one of those.
That's not the weirdest thing you could put it on. There's definitely
That's what I'm
worse
saying.
things.
That can't be the weirdest thing you've put it on. What could be the weirdest thing you've put it on, Jen?
I feel like that is. I don't know what else I put. Like I put hot sauce in like my rice, my soup, like all the
Fine.
standard like dinner foods.
Okay.
I've not put in like popcorn or anything like that, but I have put like
Popcorn. I've seen people do
Yeah,
that though.
hot sauce on
Okay.
popcorn.
I've seen
Oh,
I've
man,
seen people do that.
that's
Yeah.
bomb. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put the like the MSG seasoning or
Oh
sauce
shit!
packets.
Ooh, on popcorn?
Yeah.
Holy
Wait, like
shit, dude! That's a
MSG on, like,
fucking.
ice
You put
cream?
the MS
What does that taste
Holy
like?
shit! I
Now I'm
legit
very
stood out of my
intrigued.
chair, dude. That's a fucking game changer. About to fucking.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'll just tell you right now, dude. Uncle Roger would be proud of you.
Hey.
Oh my god. I am so intrigued. I need to do more things with MSG.
Holy shit, dude! That sounds crazy.
It's pretty good.
MSG
Especially
with
if you put like a little bit of like garlic butter or something like that on it. It's so good.
Oh my god,
That's
You're
so-
you have to do this for your next podcast. You need to just make a whole compilation of you trying weird food combos.
It's just gonna be like a Saturday stream. Hey guys, welcome to Neon trying Jen's family's creations. Yeah, I gotta make a sandwich. I gotta make ice cream with hot sauce, and what was the last one we took? Popcorn with MSG.
How
And-
about like
That sounds fire though.
And-
I wouldn't be mad at it.
how
and
about, like
like
a banana grilled cheese?
Banana grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Actually, I can kind of.
I can imagine that.
It's a textural thing. Yeah.
but
I mean, okay.
it's
I
hard for
will
me to
say-
imagine banana and cheese together. That's not something I'm.
It's gotta be
well,
really
well,
soft.
I was gonna say, like, I think of like plantains, right? Like, you could do that with like a plantain. I feel like I could see it.
I've never had cheese with anything banana flavored in my life.
Yeah, me
Miran,
either.
you know what to do for your next podcast.
God damn, dude. I mean, I'm
You wanna
pretty
start
sure I
making a
have.
list and we will all watch this.
I'm pretty sure I have all of these ingredients in my house right now, and I could do it. But I feel like my stomach can only handle so much dairy product because there's already ice cream and hot sauce.
I think it depends on
And
what hot sauce you're using, because I mean, you can't just throw like Valentina in there and
I don't-
expect it
what
to
the
be,
hell
like,
is
I just
Valentina?
Like
It's a
like
hot
the
sauce brand.
Chinese hot sauce, like the chili
Yeah, I think
oil.
specifically though.
Like,
I have
don't use sriracha a
sriracha.
whole
I have
lot.
sriracha.
Like sriracha has its own like specific taste. It's either Frank's or like the Chinese chili
Mhm.
oil and stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I agree.
That's fair. All right. Let's wrap this up soon. Looks like we've been on for about an hour 45 now. So, is there anything else you guys want to just shout out and we can debate on another time or off stream? Let's just go across the board. on my screen. So Jen, anything last minute stuff you want to say?
I just want to see your cooking, your cooking stream.
Yeah, I want to see this too. I'm pumped.
I mean, quote unquote cooking. Cooking. This isn't
Drop
cooking.
a
This
comment
is
below if you agree.
this is more of math, like Kemp said. You're just adding things. This isn't cooking.
If it tastes good, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Fair, I
Okay.
guess.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah, I'll give it that one. All right, Kemp.
Well, anything, but have you ever been in Laboratory, Neron?
The boba what?
Laboratory?
No.
It's this place in San Gabriel. It's really good.
Yeah, the only place
It,
I've
it, it's like one of those places that like that try really hard to be fancy, but I'm like really big fan of what they have.
so that's the one fancy boba place you approve of.
Yeah, one of the few.
All right, we'll go. We'll go maybe. Because the only place I've had boba in San Gabriel area is Bopomofo, the one by Philip Wang.
It's like right next to it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like right next to it.
Yeah, Bopomofo. I think that's what it's called, right, Allison?
Yeah, both, yeah.
I don't know why you're talking to me. I don't know.
I don't know. Aren't you from that area?
Where is this? I'm not from San Gabriel.
Oh, whatever. You're east of San Gabriel. Whatever. So yeah, Kemp,
That
Bopomofo.
is so far from me. Oh my god.
You're from SoCal, right? You should know about this.
Oh my god, you're so rude.
All right. Okay, cool. So Laboratori.
Mhm.
Cool. All right, check that out. We'll Google that if you're watching on stream later. You guys check that out and Yelp, whatever. Cool. Allison, what about you? Any last words?
Yeah, so for sure next week cooking podcast. I'm near on eating weird food comments.
It's not even a podcast. That's just gonna be an IRL stream.
This will be a Nira mukbang with a.
Just
Oh,
drop a sub if
shit.
you enjoy watching him suffer.
Well,
Nira
I don't. I
mukbang
mean,
with a
according
hot
to
sauce.
yeah, according to Jen, I don't think it would be suffering. According to Jen and
I
her
mean,
brother.
but if you don't eat a lot of dairy,
I mean, I'm half
Yeah, it's gonna
lactose
be a problem.
intolerant. Like
oh, wait,
I.
hold on, how are you half?
So like,
Isn't
all
that
right.
like
Like, oh,
RDR?
it's like a selective thing, you know?
So I can turn it on and off when I want to. I'm kidding. So it's like after like in college and after college, I became severely lactose intolerant. Like any kind of dairy would give me like stomach aches and like make me have like go to the bathroom, right? But then I slowly eated more dairy products after I graduated and stuff. Like I would say a year after college, a year and a half. So my body started like reacclimating to it, so I can get boba without my stomach hurting anymore, um, stuff like that. So I can do boba drinks and like most dairy foods okay now, and ice cream fine for the most part. So my body's reacclimated, but obviously if I eat too much of it, or if there's like really a cheese that feels really heavy, and like I don't know how to make cheese more dairy packed or lactose packed. You know what I mean? I don't know how to gauge that. I'll still get like a massive stomach ache and I'll feel really bad afterwards. So it's not as bad as it used to be, but I still get
It's
affected.
not like perfect.
Yeah. I'm not completely reacclimated. I'm just it still affects me certain times, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I consider myself half. So I'm okay now. So yeah, Arsentis, hey, welcome to the poop squad. Oh my god. And then Roger on the I don't know if I said this earlier, when on the Facebook promo when I talked about pineapple on pizza, he's like no. So Roger, one of those people who don't like pineapple on pizza.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't like. Apparently, he doesn't like it, dude. I don't know.
Okay.
I
I
don't know.
respect that.
He said he'll explain it another time, but he said no. But
Okay.
yeah. So with that said, thank you everyone for tuning on tonight's stream. For all the supports. I know we got some people watching today. I think I'm really glad I switched over to Twitch. I tried to stabilize my internet a little bit more. Only dropped 3% of my frames tonight, so that's really good, rather than my average of like double digits. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you to you three lovely guests. Per usual, Jen, Kemp, and Allison for joining me this week. If you want to be a guest on a future podcast, just message me on social media. Just let me know if you want to be on. Thursdays at 8 p.m. If you have any topic suggestions, let me know. With that said, we're still in a pandemic, especially in the U.S. I don't know how it is in Canada. We're not gonna get into that. But anyways, keep yourself safe. Everyone makes smart life decisions. And with that, we are out. Peace.
Bye.